Greetings. I'm Nika. Welcome to Nika Knows, and I'm going to tell you what Nika knows about. What we talking about today? We talking about you ain't got power over me no more. Not you, but them ain't got power over me no more. I'm trying to tell y'all that I just had an experience where I felt like the way Tina Turner felt in the movie. What's Love Got to Do with It? I don't tell people my age, but I think I found it a little bit appropriate. I might be giving you a lot of energy right now. This is just how I do. But I just want you to go to where I'm at. Like, there was a moment towards the end of the movie where Ike Turner, who was abusing Tina Turner, went to Tina Turner's dressing room. They were artists. And when, walked up to her with the gun, and, like she's sitting down putting on makeup, and he pulled out the gun, and he trying to get her to come with him, and, woo. And she looked at him. She looked at him. Do what you gotta do, Ike. Nigga, I ain't scared of you no more. I ain't scared of you no more. Yo, so I gotta tell you how I got to that. If you have not experienced being in a relationship with a narcissist, or been in an abusive relationship that may not have necessarily been physical, but you've been in situations where you feel like you should let this person go, but there's some other reason. Spirit guides, yes, you're welcome to help me to do this video, please, and thank you. Come on through. Actually, amen. You may be with someone where you know something, that this is not the person who you should be with. You should not be going through what you're going through, but there is some reasoning for you to not go. So this reason could be, well, and you may have left them, but you still in communication with them enough for them to abuse you still. So this could be, in my case, my daughter's father. This could be, so that reasoning is, I want my daughter to have a relationship with her father, and I need help. Not necessarily in terms of money, because he don't give me no money, but I need help to know that if I get sick, because on this channel, most people know I do have some mental things going on and some physical things going on that makes me unable to do what sometimes I'm very able to do. In a way that's debilitating. So just this is my reasoning. If I get sick, who's going to take care of Yami? So I need to keep a relationship with her dad. Do what he says. Abide by his rules. I don't want to mess this up, because then Yami may not have a mama. I don't know, stupid stuff, right? And I'm going to tell you why it's stupid. All right? So, another reason could be, I'm trying to find another reason, but you will know your reason, okay? If there's a reason. You with somebody, you ain't supposed to be with them, but you stay, and abuse is involved, then that's what we talking about right now, all right? So, yeah, I kind of already told you, I let this guy stick around, and, I have been through, like, a lot. Like, I'll just say currently we are in court so that I can have legal joint custody of my child, so that he cannot say whenever he feels like, oh, well, you can't have her, you didn't do this, so you can't have her, or you need to go to do this before you can see her, or just anything. He has ways of keeping my child from me that I don't really know how to enforce. Like, outside of me standing up for myself in an effective way, I have not found it to be very effective, right? And I don't have no big brother or I have not involved my brother to be like, come put this dude in check or whatever. Y'all, I was so excited in the beginning because the breakthrough, y'all, and I have to give big, major shouts out. Oh my gosh, sending all the eyes to White Feather Tarot. She my sister. I don't know what this looking like, but she my sister. And White Feather Tarot, like for tarot card readings, check her out if you're into that kind of thing. Sister is dead on accurate, I promise you. And I mean, I had an encounter with him because my daughter's in the hospital right now. Conditions from being premature, lungs, all that stuff, and then she caught pneumonia in a couple of hours while she was with him. And like all that stuff happened, so I'm having to deal with him again. Right? The best of my ability, I try not to deal with him at all, but I'm having to deal with him and, take on his, manipulative abuse and, stuff like that, whatever. So I leave the hospital and I'm like, Lord, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I watched one of the White Feather Tarot videos, message from my spirit guides or whatever. From my spirit guides and whoever else, these sources who be looking out for me, telling me, he never had power over you. The power he has over you is his ability to make you afraid of one thing or another, particularly him leaving, because he has convinced you that he needs you, but you don't need him. He has convinced you that you need him, but you don't need him, Ronika. Nika, you don't need this man. You have built yourself up from nothing due to him putting you, leading you. I don't know how to say it. I guess I want to focus on blame, but the point is, due to dealing with him, you have found yourself homeless, separated from your child, fighting a whole bunch of all kind of stuff, right? You don't need him to even raise your child. And when you can figure that out, you'll be all right. There are resources. As long as you choose to believe that you need anybody, any human being on this earth. What happens if they die? Then what? You don't need nobody. Maybe some people do need people, but people like me, you don't need nobody. I believe I needed this person. And if you're believing you need somebody who abuses you, and they play nice sometime, and then they abuse you, and they help you sometime, but then they abuse you, then you might be a person like me that has allowed yourself to be in that situation. And I have been in this situation when my daughter is 4 years old. So, that helped me. That those words, you don't need this person, you don't need nobody. You think you need to save your daughter's relationship with her father. That's his responsibility. That's a goal that you want because of your life. But that's his responsibility. If he want to keep a relationship with his daughter, then that's on him. I don't have to do that. I feel like I'm leaving out some key information because I feel like what I'm saying is so simple that, like, if it was that simple, I would have got it a long time ago, right? And maybe it was just, maybe, I know in my life, I go through things and I come out and then I have, I have a story. And I have a story to tell, and it helps people, and it helps me. I learn things, and it be like, damn, I had to go through all that. But it's like, yeah, I did, because somebody need to know how to navigate these things. I went through it because God knew I was able to go through it, and come out. And I ain't saying that's for everybody with everything that they go through. You know, God don't put everybody through everything. You know, but I do believe that part of my mission on this earth is to be able to share my story for healing purposes. You know, y'all just came from the hospital. I done did 4 nights straight. I'm lying. I got some rest last night. But before that, I did 4 nights, 4 21-hour shifts at the hospital from Friday to this Friday again. Last night, her daddy stayed the night, and I got some rest, but I got up early to go back to the hospital. I'm tired. And I usually do these videos when I look cute. And I look cute, you know, I had on a little bit more, you know, stuff going on. But, I don't need to be talking about that. Y'all, but what I want to convey is that you do not have to stay in relation to people who are abusing you. There is no good reason for it. Your life, you should be preserving your life is to be lived, right? And if you're getting abused all the time, like my daughter's lungs in the hospital are being abused so much while she in the hospital, right? Like it's hurting. You're not meant for that, you know. And you ain't gotta stay. And let me see, what reading was that? It was the reading that it was something like what your spirit guides have to say to you right now. And it just so happened that she had did that. Her videos are timeless. Wife at the Tarot videos are timeless. But that video had just been posted, I think like 9 minutes ago or something like that at the time. And it was just like, wow, you know, it was spot on. It really helped me. And like it had me to the point where I was so ready to just go and tell him if I needed to. Listen, you ain't got no power over me. That's why you always trying so hard to get power to excuse me, to make me. That's why your greatest complaint is you don't respect me. You don't respect me. Even though I do everything I can to show you respect, your greatest complaint is you don't respect me. No, I mean, in ways I really don't. You're not very respectable. But I put on, you know, a cultural something for it. But it's like, I know, like, you got charges against you right now because you shot a gun at me. Like, you go to court in a few weeks. You sure you want to be playing with me right now? And, you know, and I watched the White Feather Tarot reading today, and she was talking about, you know, what people think, why people think, what's special about you? What do people find special about you? And she was saying, you know, you have these morals. You have these morals and stuff like that. She said even sometimes, you know, it's to your detriment because somebody could do something to you and you can actually know just what to say to break them completely down and just what to do to completely like just, you know, just poof them, you know, and but you choose not to because you don't even want that on you. I don't even want to. I know what I could do to, but I know you just hurting. You know, I know it really don't hurt me that much. Like, you really not hurting me that much. You know, I know who I am. I mean, back then, maybe, but now, you ain't really hurting me. You know what I'm saying? And, you ain't gotta put up with it. You don't need them. Keep working on you. Whatever they could have did, somebody else could do. Whatever they could have did, you may be able to do in time. I'm just like, whatever, dude. So, for some reason, like, the reason why I'm dragging this video right now is because I feel like I have not made an impact. Like, I haven't said that thing. Whatever it is, I don't know. Like, a part of me wants to cut the video short. And another part of me is like, have you really delivered the message? You know? yesterday at the hospital, we talking to the doctors. We're trying to make a decision about our daughter getting an IV or not. Because of her prematurity and 8 months stay in the hospital, a lot of her veins are blown, which means it's very difficult to find a vein to use for an IV that's not damaged, especially when she is nearly dehydrated. So he comes and he, telling me I need to make her drink more water, and I have a system to, enforce more water and stuff. Anyways, I get to call the doctor so the doctor can explain to him what needs to be explained. So the doctor talks and stuff like that, and then doctor leaves. And the first thing out of his mouth is, I see why the doctors don't want to listen to you. I wouldn't want to listen to you. Listen to how you ask questions. You be knowing what you be talking about and stuff like that, but it's annoying. Like you using words like you want to make sure that they know what you're talking about or something like that. And I don't know what the hell you talking about, whatever. But I mean, y'all may see in my videos, yes, I'm very particular about the words I use because I want to be clear, and I don't want no gray areas. I want it to be clear. I'm asking you a question about my daughter. I want you to know exactly, because I don't really have time for you to answer the wrong question. I want you to answer the question that my mind has intended for you to answer, so I can get the answer that I need, so I can move on to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was like the first thing he said, like to criticize me about how I communicate. A part of me was about to take that and be like, well, how I'm supposed to communicate? Like, what do you mean? And another part of me was like, you just shooed the doctor off because you can't even have a conversation with the doctor. You don't even have the words. You don't even have the mental capacity to develop the questions to ask the doctor. Now, I didn't tell him that. I just sat there and listened. I was also recording him for court purposes. But, I just sat there and listened to him because I know who I am. The best thing that you can do also with these abusive relationships is do everything in your power to get your self-esteem up. I feel like low self-esteem is like a cancer in many communities, in many families, in people. It's like a cancer. It's like a disease. It's just bad. It causes you to make decisions that mess up your life, and a way that you can work on your self-esteem, get into all them other means of finding out who you are, like numerology. Get your birth chart, astrology, go to birth chart, type in free birth chart on Google and hit Astro Cafe and get your free birth chart, and then go to YouTube and type in what your stuff is. Mars and Aries, Taurus and Venus and Taurus. Go to YouTube, type that in. Listen to what people say about what these things are. They breaking down your character, your characteristics of what's expected. Things like this. And you could shun this. This ain't nothing that you got to do. These are just some avenues to help you to get to knowing the great things about yourself so you can actually use them. And knowing the things about yourself that kind of hold you back, that may give off a representation that in your core, that's not what you want to give off. I'm a Mercury in Capricorn, which means the way I communicate is very organized, or that I intend to be very organized, which also means that a lot of things that I want to say having to do with emotions may come out or may not even come out at all, simply because I want to get everything straight before I talk. I want it all organized before I talk. So by the time I open my mouth, the moment has passed. But me knowing that means I could work on that. I'm a Mars in Capricorn. So you might tell me about a project and I'm about to jump all over it. And it's about to be our project. Once I find that out, I can step back. I don't mean no harm. I just know what I can offer to this project and that it could be great. But it's your project. I don't need to be doing that. So, and what's a good thing about being organizing your thoughts is a good thing. And the negative thing is, when you take over stuff, I can take over things. I see a problem, I could come in there and try to fix it. That's not always acceptable. So what I'm saying is, when I find out those things, I can praise myself, I can, tweak myself, I can accept myself. Those are things that help me to get my self-esteem together. Just knowing who I am. Numerology. I'm a life at number 11. You know what I mean? I go through stuff. You know why I go through stuff? Because master number 11 is a master teacher. So I gotta go through stuff just before death. Like down to the like I go through crazy stuff, but I never get like the ultimate handicap stuff. Like it'd be just enough for me to come back and report on it, And me knowing that greatly reduced my desire to commit suicide. Because now I understand the reason why I go through all the things I go through is because that's my life purpose. That's my life mission. I have survived everything that I've been through. I'm still here. I'm still smiling. My heart is still loving, Sister, I've been through some stuff. I'm telling you, that's why I made the channel. Nika knows, y'all. I got topics on topics on topics. Like, it's amazing all that I've been through in my little life, But finding those things out however I can about myself. Tarot reading, White Feather Tarot, is telling me what's special about me. What's something they say? She, I told y'all what she said about the morals. You have these morals that make you I'm distracted about outside. But what's some of the things she said about me, best friend? She said, you are super attractive, but you're so humble. People think you don't even know how attractive you are. And they like that, even though you are kind of pretty enough to just be like, I don't have to talk to any of you. You're still, you don't see people for what they look like. And I'm all about presentation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to look good. But my value is not in my looks, At least at this point in my life, I guess. I probably was always like that, though. But, excuse me, I don't value people by how they look. Because I know there's so much more to all of this, So, me even listening to that today, like those type of things help me to appreciate myself, love myself more, forgive myself for decisions I've made, forgive myself for not fighting back, because I learned about that in the thing today, And, something she told me, baby, I was proud of this one. She said, if somebody, what she was saying? She was saying, like, you're not scared, People think that because you don't, jump and fight on every little thing, that it's because you're scared. But it's because your morals, It's not out of fear. I don't think I have my fears are not of this world. It's not of earth. My fears are not of earth. I don't really feel people and stuff like that. I've been through too much. I know that I'm gonna be good. My spirit guys got me. I just got stabbed last year. Mother effer tried to take me out. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, but when you decide to fight, like, I like to just be at peace. But baby, if I gotta be a soldier, I'm the best soldier you want on your line. Because I'm going all in. And that's my Mars and Aries, okay? Better get your birth chart. I'm going all in, babe. I'm the best soldier you want on your line. I'm ready. Let's go. Die hard. You hear me? What's up? Let's go. So, let me see if there's anything else I could do. Prayer. When you pray, you kind of learn about yourself in prayer, you know? And I pray all day, you know? Who I pray to? I pray to everything. This is another video. I pray. That's another video. But get your self-esteem together. That feeling like you don't scare me no more. Probably gotta be one of the top 3 best feelings of my 2022 experience. I'm free. He is my past for real, for real. Like, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't care if you stay, if you go, if you die or not. I don't care. It's your responsibility to have a relationship with your daughter. I'm not stopping you from having a relationship with your daughter. If you decide to distance yourself because you don't want to be around me, your choice. Or you want to distance yourself because you do want to be around me and I don't want you around me, your choice. Whatever. It's a good feeling. So I don't know how long I've been talking, but if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Put some sparkly things in the comments because I like sparkly things. You know that. And y'all take care. Go sparkle. Angels, is there anything else? Rainbows. Go sparkle, y'all.